Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Whiter from MassageChairRelief.com, and today's our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. We are full on into spring now, and this is a good time of the year for sales of massage chairs. We just had Mother's Day, Memorial Day's coming up, and then we have Father's Day. Outside of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which is just prior to the Christmas holidays, this is the time of the year where there's a lot of good sales going on. If you want to know what sales we have, you can go to the website, to my website, and go to the new chair specials tab under promotions on our website, and you can see what we have going on. Or you can also download my free report and be added to our mailing list, and you'll receive my weekly massage chair newsletter called the Massage Chair Chronicle, and that's where we also keep you up to date as to new sales. Now, this is also kind of a slow time of the year in terms of, new products. People are starting to get outside, it's getting warm outside, and now so people are spending a lot of time outdoors. There's also, at least here in Utah, and and I know many other states, things are loosening up in terms of COVID, which is good news. And I actually went to Costco yesterday, and I didn't even need a mask, which was mind-boggling to me. Feels very strange. As strange as it felt to put on a mask in the beginning of the epidemic or the pandemic, it feels as strange. That feels as strange not wearing a mask now, taking the mask off. You feel like you should have it on. So anyways, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, because of, more people are going out and about, traveling, shopping, whatnot. Plus it's, the warm weather's coming, people are outside working in their yards and in their gardens. It's not a terribly busy time of the year for massage chair companies or massage chair retailers. But anyways, having said that, there are some great deals, so check them out on the website. I am going to be going to, I'm flying out tonight to Denver to visit Furniture for Life in Boulder. Our friends there, good people, very good company, and they have some things that they're working on, and I'm going out there to kind of pick their brain and see what they've got cooking. And then whatever they'll let me tell you, I will tell you either in the blog or in the next industry update. But and if there's videos to be taken, I will take them and I will share them with you on the on the YouTube channel. So, anyways, looking forward to visit Furniture for Life. And by the way, Furniture for Life, just as a summary, is the parent company of OCO, Decor, Positive Posture, and the U.S. distributor for Panasonic massage chairs. Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about posture correction. Now, okay, I'm a chiropractor by trade, so I have a little different perspective on posture correction than maybe what the average everyday massage chair user might have, and many of these chairs tout like posture correction or posture adjustment. And most of that comes from the fact that, and of course, when we talk about posture correction, most people are talking about, forward head carriage, slumping shoulders, pelvis forward. That is the typical, that's the typical posture issue that most people here in America deal with, because they're sitting at desks all day. So they're sitting at desks all day, their head's slouched, their back is slouched, the head's too far forward, shoulders are slouched, and the head's too far forward. And they carry that with them into all aspects of their life. If you look in the mirror sometimes, you've probably done this. I know I've done it. I look in the mirror and I go, holy mackerel, my posture's bad. Or I feel like, I gotta pull my shoulders back. I gotta stand up straighter. And it gets harder the older you get, because over the years of hunching and slouching, your body tissues always respond to the forces that are placed on it. So if you are always lifting weights, then those muscles become stronger and more stable. If you never work out at all, but you sit all day in a posture like this, eventually your muscles are going to conform to that particular posture, that particular position. And then when your muscles conform, the muscles are attached to bones, it's going to pull your bones into positions that are maybe less than optimal for good posture. massage chairs have over the years touted that they can help posture. And I'll tell you, the first time I sat in a massage chair was when I was a chiropractor. This was back in 2003, I think, when I had my first massage chair, or 2002. And you know what? When I sat on that first massage chair, all it was a roller that went up and down the back. It was a very basic old Human Touch HT 125 massage chair. And when I stood up, I felt taller. I really felt taller. I felt like I had a better posture because the rollers were pushing my mid-back forward and my head was falling back a little bit relative to my mid-back and relative to my shoulders. I actually felt like I was standing taller. And you know, that's the case. And when people came in for a chiropractic adjustment, it was the same thing. People would feel like they're standing taller after the adjustment. But then after the adjustment's done, after the adjustment is done, or after the session in the massage chair, slowly but surely we go back to our regular life, and before you know it, we've forgotten about how nice we were standing right after the massage chair experience. So massage chairs per se cannot correct posture. They can enhance posture, and I believe if you're making postural correction, then the chair will assist that process. And one thing I learned many years ago was that there's something called an upper cross syndrome and a lower cross syndrome. Upper cross syndrome is this posture. You know, the head slouches forward. You've got weak rhomboid muscles between the shoulder blades, pulling your shoulder blades back. You've got weak, you got kind of hypertonic tight traps because it's trying to hold your head up all day when you're sitting at a desk. You've got weak abs. You've got weak glutes. You've got to stretch your hamstrings. You've got to stretch your iliopsoas muscles, which are your hip flexor muscles. You've got to stretch your pecs in the front because as you sit posture-wise, it pulls your pecs into a contracted position. Then those pecs over time form, you know, like I was saying earlier, they kind of become that posture, and you have to stretch the pecs. You have to stretch the traps. You have to probably stretch the cervical spine, paraspinals to hold the head back a little bit better. The levator scapula muscles that come from the shoulders up to the neck. Those kinds of muscles need to be stretched. Some need to be strengthened. Like the abs need to be strengthened. The glutes need to be strengthened. So the rhomboids need to be strengthened. And so you've got this upper cross, lower cross syndrome, and they call it a cross syndrome because it's like muscles on the front and the antagonists in the back. Some are tight, some are flaccid and weak. And you have to stretch the tight ones and strengthen the weakened muscles, and over time and repetitive recurrent effort, you can work on your posture, correct your posture. Well, the chair, though the chair will not correct the upper cross syndrome like exercises will, it will assist in the process. And you will feel that after you're done your exercises and after you're done your massage, your massage chair session, you'll feel like you're standing taller, standing better. And yes, the chair will augment that or assist that process. But it will not make long-term postural changes, in my humble opinion. It does make changes, but they're very, very temporary because the patterns of daily living come back and bring everything back to where they were before your 20-minute session on the massage chair or before your 10 minutes of trying to stand straight. It takes posture correction takes a lot of work. Anyways, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. So it will give you a feeling of better posture, but a chair will not necessarily correct your posture, okay? All right, and then one last thing I just wanted to talk about was buying a massage chair. And okay, so there are some things that if you purchase a chair, there is a possibility that you'll want to return it, okay? There's no chair that's perfect for everybody. Every massage chair company has returns. Doesn't matter how fantastic their reviews are and how awesome everything seems on their advertising, there are returns because not everybody is happy with the chair that they get. And a lot of people buy sight unseen, and you really don't know what you're getting until it's sitting in your house and you're sitting on it and you go, this doesn't feel right for me at all. But there are things that, one of the things that it's a bit of a pet peeve for me, but it's not it's a pet peeve only because I hear so many people say complain about this after the fact. They'll buy a chair without ever looking at what the return policy is, without ever understanding what kinds of fees there are going to be associated with returning a massage chair. They don't think about the fact that if you want to return a massage chair, you're going to have to pack it up and return it. And a lot of people don't realize that there's a return policy that might only be 7 days long. And so I want you to just be aware of these things. For example, we had a customer that came into our showroom and fell in love with the chair, but we didn't have the color he wanted because the company did not have any in stock. So he went online and found a company that said, yes, we have 10 of those colors of that color in stock. So he purchased from them. Well, when they placed the order with the massage chair company, they also learned, as did we earlier, we knew this before, but there were no chairs in stock for another month or two. So the guy called us back and he said, listen, they don't have it either, so I think I'm just going to buy it from you guys if I have to wait the same amount of time. Well, he called the other company back and wanted to cancel his order. Well, they were going to charge him a 3% restocking fee. And that's for credit card processing fees. And so he was going to be out like $300 and he didn't want to do that. And so he's going to now have to wait for 2 or 3 months to get his chair, or maybe a couple months to get his chair, because he didn't realize when he bought the chair that if he canceled his order, there was going to be this credit card processing fee. Now, some companies will charge you a restocking fee, and that could be anywhere from 5% to 25%. Some are going to charge you for return shipping, or back bill you for the original shipping. And so every company is going to ding you in one way or another. Okay? Well, I'll get to our policy in just a moment, but just be aware. Those are some things you need to be aware of. How long is the return policy? What are you going to be out of in terms of money when you return that chair? And of course, some of these return policies are quite prohibitive because they don't want you to return the chair, because it costs them money. They're not going to be able to resell the chair for what they sold the new one for. So they're going to be out money. And so they want to try to recoup some of that money, and they do that through back billing and plus, if return shipping does cost, and the original shipping costs. So to ship it out to you, even though most companies offer free shipping. Well, just make sure that you're aware of these things. And please keep the boxes from your new massage chair until you know that you're not going to return it. Okay? Because if you don't have the original boxes, some companies will not take the chair back. And if they do, they're going to charge you an exorbitant amount of money because you don't have a box, and you're going to be responsible for damages to the chair from its return journey from, wherever, New York to California. If it's not packaged properly, there's a high probability of some damage to the chair. So keep the boxes. Make sure you understand what the return policy is. Make sure you understand how much money you're going to be dinged for returning the chair. And now, of course, every company has different return policies. Some are 7 days, some are 30 days, some are 2 weeks. Some charge for this, some charge for that, some don't charge for this, some don't charge for that. So just be aware. I'm minimizing your chance for pains in your rumpus. And believe me, I hear about these things. And the funny thing is I get people that buy a chair from me, and we have a 90-day return policy. 90 days! Who has a 90-day return policy of a massage chair retailer out there? Well, nobody does. Well, if they want to return the chair and it's on day 88, they're not going to get the chair back to me in time. Well, they're out of luck. And some people are upset. And they say, well, I only had the chair for like 90 days. And I said, you know what? Check other people's return policies, and you'll understand that 90 days is extremely generous. And we don't charge for return shipping. And we don't charge a restocking fee. And we don't charge credit card fees. So make sure you understand the return policy, because it can come back and bite you in the butt if you're buying a chair that you've never seen before and you're sitting in it for the first time and you're 6 feet 4 inches tall and the chair can handle someone that's 5'10". Oh my gosh. And they probably don't say that on their material, or they might tell you that it'll fit you, but when you sit in it, you're going to feel like you're going to feel like Andre the Giant driving in a Fiat. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable. You're going to want to return that chair, but make sure you understand the return policy. That is my lesson, or my, not lesson I guess, but my buyer beware tip for this week. Anyways, that just about does it for this week's massage chair industry update. The COVID thing is still going on, even though, as I mentioned earlier, that the COVID pandemic is lessening here in the United States. The shipping and logistics, it's still a mess, and you're going to wait. If you're waiting for a chair that's been back ordered, and it gets to the port in Long Beach, it will still take 2 to 3 weeks to get it out of the port and into the warehouse of the massage chair company. And then it still has to ship to you, which could be another week after that. So it's still a mess. Logistics are a nightmare, and it's bad news. It's been bad since the fourth quarter of last year, and it has not gotten better. You would think after the Christmas and all the holiday shopping and all the products coming in, things would tone down a bit, but it is not the case. Maybe people won't be buying online as much now with the pandemic easing. They might buy more locally, so you don't have to maybe deal with back orders quite as much. But and so they might be able to expedite the shipping more. But anyways, either way, it's still a bloody nightmare. And so just be patient if you've got a back ordered chair, and nobody's trying to pull one over on you. You know, these retailers have a reputation. They're going to try to pull one over on you and take all your money, and you'll never hear back from them again. Now, some of the smaller outfits might be prone to that. I don't know, but anybody worth their weight in salt or their weight in gold will make sure that they're giving you the right information and getting you updates as you need them, as you want them. Anyways, that just about does it for this week. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel. Give me a call if you have any questions at 888-259-5380. Be happy to chit chat with you about anything massage chairs. If you found this video helpful, please, of course, share it with your friends and family as well on your social media platforms. We appreciate you helping us spread the word about massage chairs. Anyways, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.